Welcome to the Host with Confidence podcast. I'm Becky Guzak, here to empower the hesitant host to entertain with confidence and ease. I'll be sharing stories, strategies, and inspiration on how to take out the stress and boost up the joy of welcoming guests into your home. Okay, let's get started. Welcome! In today's episode, we're diving into the art of throwing a themed dinner party that's all about creating a fun and stress-free experience for both you and your guests. If you've ever felt daunted by hosting a party, this episode is for you. This topic was inspired by a listener who, along with her husband, hosted a dinner at the beach themed party in January, bringing warm summer vibes to a chilly winter night. They assigned their guests specific dishes with recipes that fit the beachy theme, turning their dinner into a collaborative culinary adventure. This creative approach got me thinking about how a well-chosen theme can elevate any gathering. We'll explore how to pick a theme that excites you, determine the number of ideal guests, and share tips on how dividing up cooking duties can take the pressure off the host, making the experience more enjoyable for everyone. Let's kick things off by picking a theme. A great theme can set the tone for your party and make everything feel cohesive. It doesn't have to be elaborate or expensive. It's all about creating a fun and immersive experience for your guests. For example, you might choose a theme based on a particular cuisine from around the world, like French or Spanish, Greek, maybe Moroccan, Mexican, Peruvian, Vietnamese, Thai, or Indian. Could all be fun options. If you're a fan of Italian cuisine, why not host an Italian bistro night? You could serve classic dishes like bruschetta, salad, pasta, and tiramisu. Or perhaps there's a country or a state in the US that you're curious about and want to explore through its food. Another fun idea is to cook from a specific cookbook. Maybe it's an old classic or one that's been sitting on your shelf waiting for its moment to shine. This is the perfect chance to finally explore those recipes that inspired you but have been collecting dust. How about bringing that après-ski vibe into your home? Picture a cozy evening any time of year with a warm cheese fondue, a variety of dippables, a crisp green salad to balance it out, and a warm dessert or chocolate fondue to finish the night. You could do a soup and salad or soup and sandwich night, breakfast for dinner, or a fall harvest dinner that starts with an apple cider cocktail or mocktail, includes roasted fall vegetables, and ends with a pear or apple crisp. If movies are more your thing, a Hollywood glamour theme with elegant appetizers and a classic cocktail bar could be perfect. Themes like these not only guide your menu, but also help with decorations and setting the mood. Now that you've got your theme in mind, it's time to think about the size of your guest list. The ideal number of guests depends on the feel you're going for. If you want an intimate gathering where everyone can interact easily, a smaller group of 6 to 8 people might be perfect. This size allows for relaxed conversation, and it makes it easier to manage the cooking. On the other hand, if you're aiming for a livelier atmosphere, you might consider a larger group of 10 to 12. This can be especially fun for themes like Taco Tuesday or a pizza night, where guests can get involved in creating their own meals. Keep in mind the space you have available too. You want to ensure that everyone has a comfortable space to sit and enjoy their meal. Whether you're hosting a cozy dinner for a few close friends or a more bustling gathering, choosing the right number of guests will help set the tone for the evening. Okay, with your theme and guest list sorted, it's time to dive into the most exciting part, picking the menu. This is where the theme really comes to life, and you can get as creative as you like. Start by considering the main course. Pick dishes that align with your theme and aren't too challenging to make. For example, if you've chosen an Italian bistro night, you might opt for spaghetti carbonara, or a creamy risotto, or even a classic lasagna. For a fall harvest dinner, a savory pumpkin risotto or roasted butternut squash lasagna, both perfect for capturing the flavors of the season. Next, plan your appetizers, sides, desserts, and beverages. But here's where it gets even more fun. Involve your guests in the cooking. Assign each guest or couple a special course to bring and provide the recipes that fit your theme so everyone is on the same page and the menu stays cohesive. This approach takes the pressure off you and adds an interactive, fun element to the evening. Choosing the recipes for your guests can really take the pressure off. Some people love having specific instructions so they don't have to make any decisions. They can just follow the recipe to the letter. And if the dish doesn't turn out as expected, they can always blame the recipe instead of feeling bad about their cooking. On the other hand, if your guest is a more adventurous cook, they can put their own spin on the dish, adding their personal touch while still sticking to the theme. To complete the menu, don't forget the beverages. As the host, offer a themed cocktail or mocktail, like a Negroni for an Italian night, or warm apple cider for a fall harvest dinner. Guests can contribute by bringing a bottle of wine, non-alcoholic options, or ingredients for another drink option. This approach turns the dinner party into a collaborative effort where everyone learns something new and enjoys creating the meal together. Plus, it adds a fun surprise element, as you never know exactly how each dish will turn out. Remember to consider dietary preferences or allergies to ensure everyone can enjoy the meal. That can be as simple as keeping some items like cheese, croutons, or nuts on the side. Finally, by dividing up the cooking and beverage duties, you can choose dishes and drinks that might require a bit more preparation without feeling overwhelmed. This way, you can focus on enjoying the evening with your guests rather than spending too much time in the kitchen. To wrap things up, here are 5 quick tips to help make your dinner party as smooth and enjoyable as possible. First, plan ahead. Make a shopping list days before the party to gather all your ingredients and supplies. Avoid last-minute stress by being prepared. Number 2, prep early. Get a head start by prepping the food before, either days or the morning of. Chopping vegetables, marinating meats, and preparing appetizers in advance will save you time on the day of the party. Tip 3, set the table in advance. Arrange your place settings, serving dishes, and decorations, if using, ahead of time. This creates a welcoming atmosphere and gives you one less thing to worry about the day of. Number 4, create a themed playlist. Enhance the atmosphere with a musical playlist that matches your theme. Whether it's French tunes, Latin beats, or smooth jazz, having the right music sets the perfect tone for the evening. And the final tip, relax and enjoy. Once everything is ready, take a moment to relax before your guests arrive. Hosting should be fun, so focus on enjoying the time with your friends, even if things don't go as planned. I hope this empowers you to host your own themed dinner party with confidence and creativity. With a little planning and these tips, you're sure to create a memorable, stress-free experience for both you and your guests. Thank you for tuning in today. If you have any questions, topic suggestions, or stories to share, I love to hear from you through our website, hostwithconfidencepodcast.com. Until next time, happy hosting. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Host with Confidence podcast. I hope you found inspiration and valuable insights to help you along your hosting journey. Please remember that the key to hosting with confidence is all about embracing your unique style, having a plan, and enjoying the process alongside your guests. If you like this episode, please subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite platform. Your feedback and support are greatly appreciated and helps us build a stronger community.
Cheers.